I'm not going back, so the rest is just gonna be done on fucking whatever. Okay. Yeah, no, the supports, like, you need to know who heals your tanks and who heals your DPS, because one of you's primary focus is DPS, one of you primarily focuses on tanks. It's usually like the heavier hitters that focus on tanks, like Ana, Moira, and Bap, and then it's usually the secondary, like Mercy, Brig. I don't know why I keep forgetting she's a fucking character. Lucio and Zen, who focus on DPS. Because you don't want both your DPS or both your supports hard pocketing your tanks, then your DPS can't do shit. Okay.
That was a bad try.
That was
I told you. I warned you.
You should be using dragons as like a push though, which Ryan, you did. But nobody got rid of that. Also, Bap, please. Please get out of there. Please don't move ever that much in. Okay. So there's shit happening back here too, I guess. Mercy res. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm so confused. Oh, I was like, where the fuck did Bap go? Bap went there. So yeah, at this point you should just call Dire engage and like Dire get out. Sorry, Dire engage. Because now you're just gonna get.
Died. What the hell?
Yeah, you're gonna get super staggered. You guys just need to know when to disengage. And sometimes it's better not to res.
Yeah, that's really
Oh, that's unfortunate, Ash.
What?
That's unfortunate. Fuck. I'm so bad at camera angles.
Yeah.
Is there a Lucio? Oh, I like Lucio. Okay, so
yeah,
you guys are doing this.
To
You guys are doing this right by going high ground right here. You should be engaging them on high ground. And you should be using speed boost to get in. Speed boost to get in. Don't set up. Don't set up. Speed boost to get in. 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 It's okay. It's okay. Also, that res should have never gotten off, but I don't know why nobody was looking. Okay, so now everybody's just pressing Q. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You guys just... You need to either fully commit to this push or get the fuck out. And y'all are doing like some half-T shit right here. See, that's a good angle right there. And you're using high ground.
30 seconds.
Okay. So, I get your thought process here. You see a little boy down here and you're like, "Oh, let's go get Sigma." But you also just gave them high ground for free. They just don't use it for some reason because they're fucking stupid.
I think they just wanted to contest the cart.
Yeah. They didn't think that one through.
He charged him by himself.
Yeah, Ryan, maybe not your
That's
best.
how I play Ryan.
Best charge here.
Oh,
That was a
nice.
massive tire, and you're about to die to a Mercy.
I was running away.
Dude, there was a Mercy yesterday that literally chased me across the map to get the kill on me, and I was like, I'm not even mad. I can't fucking hit this bitch. She was in Valk, and she has the hitbox of a fucking monkey.
I saw that Mercy chasing me and I had freaking PTSD.
Okay, so your DPS just won you for that. Also, Lucio, I love you, sweetheart, but please, speed boost is more important than healing. You have a main healer. You're playing with a main healer. You're not the main income of heals. Okay, y'all are literally just playing around point. Please move forward.
I think we try to jump this signal here.
That's not a bad call. Okay, Baptiste, you do not have to be on top of somebody to heal them. You probably should have waited to turn the corner before you dropped that. So it was more like straight down sights. What are they? Okay. Okay, okay. I'm trying to figure something out. You guys are just so passive. Like, so passive. For no reason.
30 seconds.
That's a better angle for Ash. This Mercy's about to take you out, and I'm so sorry.
Excuse me.
This Mercy really do be in here.
Hello.
Hello.
Who this?
Okay.
Are you
So
fucking
yeah,
kidding me?
you're
What's
just
that?
yeah, Ryan. You got
For the
two
team.
moods. You got charge in to an entire enemy team, or you got hold shield on cart, and those are neither one's the play, dog. It's just so not aggressive. Diva, you should be constantly on that Ash's ass. She should not be able to do shit with you. On her ash,
Big
if you will.
space.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to see. You guys need to like rotate alts better too,
Yeah.
cause like they just waited so long to press alts. But if you guys use like 1 or 2 alts for engagements, oh my god, 1 second. What? Okay. All done with what? I'm bitching here like I'm all done. All done with what?
He's not here.
Okay. So what? That was weird. I'm disturbed. Okay.
ASMR.
That's weird.
So yeah, basically y'all need to be a hell of a lot more aggressive.
Wait.
Ash, you should be taking high ground.
How'd
And
you
not
guys win a fight?
on the floor.
I got both their
They
healers,
don't
so
know
I'm
how to
just
stop
little.
Bob.
But Junkrat got
It's-
like 4 of you.
I don't want to be the bitch that says it, but they're handing you these wins. Like, you guys are not taking these wins, they're handing you them.
Oh, it's my dad. Go on Overwatch.
Jax?
Jacques.
Jacques.
Jacques. Jacques.
Isn't that the guy we
Okay.
played with yesterday?
Yeah, that was their sniper that I was sniping.
Ready for battle.
You were sniping them?
Yeah, dude. I was hoping y'all would get me to point faster.
Wait, do you guys not have that scrim thing? Where you melee to get there?
No, they said they knew how to set it up, and then I got there, and the lobbies were a mess, and they didn't have. They said they were gonna use the Sieta or whatever, and they didn't set it. This I was fucking over it. I took lobby lead, and I did not give it back.
Oh, that was terrible play. Wait,
Okay.
rewind. Bad play on Diva.
Diva, yeah, this is not the play. If you guys are gonna engage, you need to engage. Like
now she has no
passive,
mech.
being passive is never ever going to work on this map, or on versus this comp. Like, you're not gonna be able to. Yeah. I don't know why they let Junkrat do that, but they did. Also, alternate strategy sometimes is better to just be Junkrat and go on top of the Bastion and just die. And then your after death bombs kill him. And I wish that was a joke, but it's not.
It doesn't really work if they have a bat, but they don't.
Yeah, they're not. I don't know why they're running a Moira. But you guys are running like a lot of shield breaks, so your comp is good. Well, I don't I don't particularly care for like the tank. I don't think the Ryan is like a good play because they're just gonna burn through your shield and then kill you. And like if your DPS played behind your shield, you would lose like every fight. So
Which
like
you guys are because you're Junker and Hunter.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing helping you, I guess, is that they're running a Kree with it. So he's not, like, super good shield break at all.
Oh, that was a good fire strike. Did you see that?
That was a good
That was
fire
really
strike.
satisfying.
That was kind of satisfying. Also, I'd suggest Zenyatta instead of a Lucio. Also, please speed boost. Zenyatta instead of Lucio because Zen will absolutely burn these motherfuckers to the ground. Also, don't be afraid to, like, use this corner, too. You don't just have to play behind payload because it's going to start moving down and then you're going to be way too close to them. That's unfortunate. I'm confused. Okay, wait, did that hit him? No, that didn't. Dragons down main is fine. That's a ballsy charge.
Nice spell with Dragon's Incentive.
So I get what you were thinking there. Not the play. I think you're getting bailed out by your supports though. Alright, so now they're running Junk, Symmetra, so your shield's gonna feel that shit. What is up with their cheeky comps? I kinda don't like it. Okay. Yeah, you're beating. And there's a lamp on the ground. Look at that. Supports, you outplayed them hard right there. I just want to say that. Where... I think you're playing a little too far back here.
I thought they would push in more with the
And
signal.
then you're very alone right here, Junk. So like you're getting saved by your Rhine, but you also like you're not in a very good spot to get out if they push you. They don't push you because your Reinhardt's just fucking moving in, so they're not touching that with a 10-foot pole, but yeah, no. Definitely like play more forward, Diva. Like you've got like a get out of jail free card every few seconds. But you're also down your Rhine, so you are the front line. There's Rhine. See, I like where Junk is, and I think Hanzo, you should be up on high ground with him.
Okay.
And then honestly, Bab could be up there too. Oh, I thought that your Junk just got blown up. I was like, shit. So, if you're gonna be doing this, you have to call which side of the payload you're going on. I don't know what your comms are like right now, but I'm just making sure that you know to call which side of the payload because your supports are gonna rotate, especially... Okay, so you guys aren't running an Ana, so it's not as important, but, like, if you're running an Ana or, like, long range, then you need to, like, communicate where you're rotating. Also, Bap, you're just in a very bad spot. You should not be that close. Where was their Ana? Okay. Sorry, that's distracting. Okay, that was a really good zoning dragon. I think this is where I came in, actually. Yeah, Lucio, just speed more. That was actually...
30 seconds
I don't...
remaining.
I personally wouldn't say that beat was worth it. Because Lucio beat is like game changing and they're 80 to grab. I like when you're playing scrims, this isn't like comp, so like I mean, you don't need to win every fight. It's okay to give them fights. Okay, so the only thing about this lamp is nobody's using it.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that you guys should have just backed up and given them that point. Like, it's okay to take an L. To, like, give them some space so you get more space later.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back, Enoch.
I'm surprised that I didn't get moved to AFK channel. I want to make dinner for myself.
Anything good? Okay,
I made spaghetti.
I don't know why they let you get away with that, Junkrat. I'm gonna be honest. You guys should also be punishing the hell out of this Reinhardt. He's up here alone. Your Ryan should have never died there. I don't know why he did. This guy is literally all alone, and there are 4 of you guys right here. Like, you guys can give them a little bit of space to take space. If that makes sense. So if you would have pushed that Reinhardt and then collapsed on them, you would have done way better off. They did not punish you at all, Hanzo. I don't know why the fuck they didn't.
Can't touch this.
More like inept. Okay.
Yeah.
See, they just took high ground. That was good on them. But Ryan, for the love of God, you are the front line. Do not, in my presence, ever flank. I swear to God, nothing pisses me off faster than a flanking Reinhardt. I don't care if you have shatter. I don't care if you're going for a cheeky pin. I do not give a shit what you think you're doing. You are the front line. That is not Ryan behavior. That is ladder behavior, not team behavior. Oh shit. I did it by accident. And you know what boils my blood even more? The fact that your goddamn motherfucking Baptiste is sitting behind you. Like, yeah, this is a good strat. No, it's not a good strat. Get the fuck out of there.
I like that the Ryan kind of checked, but he didn't see him.
This is just...
It's actually massive.
I just want you to know that if you play a team who actually plays as a team, this is never going to happen. They will never let that happen.
I can see this in Overwatch League, like when they're moving. I can see that though.
That was like a little bit excessive. I don't think you needed the tire.
60 seconds remaining.
But you also only used 2 ults, so... Okay, so... You guys have a Lucio, and they do not. You know what that means? Speed boost your ass in there. Get your team in there right now. Like, I'm sorry, Lucio, you are on healing way too much. That's not how you play Lucio. See, Diva, you don't have to shoot through this. You should be in with your Reinhardt. Where your main tank goes, you go. Even if you're following him to dumbass land. What the fuck? That was weird. Okay, pretty much your target priority needs to be Moira. She has way too much sustain. And she's ulting.
Seconds remaining.
It's like, you need to kill Moira first. Okay, and then they're gonna junk ult. Sorry, I'm trying to see where everybody's at. Oh, I thought that was your guys' grab. I was like, who threw that grab? No, just kidding. Okay, yeah, so you guys are staggering now. Oh, look, you're on speed boost. Sorry, that was toxic. Now you guys are just staggering. And you just need to get out. Okay, their ball 112% overcommitted to that. Okay, so if you're committing an alt, then one of you guys needs to catch before, yeah.
Yeah, I was like yelling. I was like, get him!
I would honestly have just put in the bomb like on top of cart. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were trying for that, but yeah. So this is how I know that you guys aren't using your alts very well. Is the fact that like 5 of you just hit Q in the span of 2 seconds. And they're also not using their alts well, so that's the only reason you're getting bailed out, because they also don't know how to alt manage. But like, you guys should be committing like 2 alts to a fight, and not more than that, and then it'll be consistent. You'll be like rolling through your alts consistently. Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
keeps
you guys
doing
wanna
that
fight.
sometimes. It cuts off maps.
It's kind of like annoying.
I don't even
Annoying.
remember how far that went, actually.
Annoying.
A few nights ago when we watched, when
You know this
wait,
too.
yeah, I said hi.
Oh,
Which one are we doing?
A couple of nights ago when Brazo and I were watching our Lee John Tower scrim, it didn't cut off for some reason. So
It's so like when you do the rolling one, apparently it's not supposed to cut off. That's what Pi told me. So I don't know. Which one are we doing?
I would say not Nepal, because Nepal was just a steamroll, kind of. They just let us win, like you said.
Li Zhang was the one where you had 2 off tanks, so I don't really want to do that one. We're gonna do
Tampa
Blizzard
was
World.
when you were spectating. I think that's when you first joined, maybe.
No, I joined
or-
during Havana, I think.
Okay.
So I don't think I saw Blizzard World, or I joined during Blizzard. Oh, yeah, I
Dwayne.
Shut the fuck up. I joined super late though because we played that extra map. So it ended up being like 10:20. Career profile.
10:20.
oh,
What
was this
were
right
you
after?
doing
Was
up
this
late?
right after? Was this right after our scrim?
Yeah, it was right after our scrim. And we played that, remember we played that last one when it was like 50 or some bullshit. So we ended up playing extra. Do you not remember that last night? We played, oh, I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah, we played an extra map.
We played an extra map because it was like, what time was it? It was like 9:50, and they're like, do you guys want
High
another
noon.
map? And I was like, yes, we want another map.
I was actually surprised because they were like getting beat. So
They
yeah,
had a
I
really
like that.
good attitude. Like,
Yeah.
I was happy
appreciate it.
about that.
And I think I definitely think they was memeing with you. No.
I think they
I
were
couldn't
memeing
tell.
with you too.
I couldn't tell at one point. Like,
I think they
Yeah.
were. I can't believe you fucking said what they were running though.
Honestly.
No,
At first, I didn't.
listen. I don't use my brain often.
Defend objective A.
I fucking lost it, dude. I was like, wait, did you just say what they're running? Instead of saying tank and support. Okay. Lucio speed boost. Ash, you should be getting that high ground like immediately. Like yesterday, like now. The only reason I wouldn't, okay, so your options on Ash are to either come all the way over here, swing up here and shoot down from here. Take an off angle on down here, which is not smart versus what they're playing. Or try to get some picks from right here and throw a hot dynamite. Lucio.
I feel sorry for Ash.
What the fuck?
He's vibing.
Never miss arm day, dude.
Look at his tries. I tell you.
They're working it out.
It's moving. It's moving.
It's deflating.
This
Fuck,
is
boy.
this is so scary, dude.
Look at that arm.
Okay. Okay. Lucy, you should be on speed boost. Where the fuck is your other support? Okay, you're going for a health pack. You probably shouldn't be going for a health pack. But this is actually a really good angle once your tanks push in. So if you do that, then you're genius, but I don't think you are, so.
Wait, why shouldn't he go for the health pack? What if he gets picked?
Well, his other support is, like, healing, so I think he'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's actually a genius angle. Nope, you ruined it. You ruined it. Please stop getting so close to the fight. You're a support. The only one allowed to frontline is Zenyatta.
He's high on the job. That's why.
That's why I walked in.
Ash, I think you would have a lot easier of a time if you came up here and just peeked this. This is like my Ana spot, but like I'm giving it to you for Ash. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes Ana spots work so well on Ash.
That even with the aiming, it's kind of it's very similar.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, your tanks pretty much need to take this engage immediately. So you should be speeding them in, because if they don't take this engage, then your shield's down in 10 seconds. Because this a laser bitch. This also a laser bitch. Who's very high charge.
You're eating cookies.
Yeah, so pretty much, like,
What the hell?
like, Lucio, I'm so sorry for getting on you this so much, but you really need to speed more. Like, really. Yeah, just try to get your Zarya out, because if not, you lose all that charge. You guys need to disengage faster, or just fully commit to a dry push, instead of the weak-ass back-out shit. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to see if you're switching angles. Okay, so you're going same side. Speed. Going same side. High ground. Going same side. You cannot tell me this man was high SR. I'm sorry. You are dog shit at the game, sir. You are This is the guy who tried to say he was, like, high SR. He tried to flex because he's diamond.
Is this the
No,
guy that was like
the
diamond?
Smurf,
Yeah.
Smurf.
In quotation marks. Sir, I am better at Reinhardt than you, and my Reinhardt is dog shit. And also higher SR than you, so... Try to flex one more time.
Is
Yeah.
that the same tank as last game?
No. It's a different tank.
That's the guy that like bragged about being diamond.
Okay.
And then the bipolar tank switched to Junkrat.
Did Ash just get out? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, Ash, you probably should have just went in and got yourself killed. Because the chances of you getting out of that were very, very, very slim.
What's
And
the
honestly,
average SR of both teams? 23?
The enemy team is 2.2, and this team is... Good question. I don't know. It depends on who's in. Like, they're
Wait,
like...
this team is what you cut off?
I don't know. It's like,
Oh.
it depends on who's playing, because, like, there are, like, people from bronze to gold.
Bronze to gold?
Yeah, and apparently, a very shitty boosted diamond player. Okay. So you're down one right now.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm
Zarya
gonna
should've
be
pushed up.
honest in my little talk here. Junkrat, I don't think is the play. And hear me out. Hear me out. They only have one shield, and they're not really playing around it. So, like, your tanks should be able to speed boost and take on their tanks, but you shouldn't need a Junkrat because all you're gonna do is hard feed the Zarya. To be completely honest, and don't at me for saying this because I say this way too much. Pharah's the pick.
That's what I was gonna say.
Pharah
I
is
was
the
gonna be
pick
like,
here.
Pharah is the pick here.
That's like
Because
your
it's Symmetra and
total.
Hanzo.
It's a total
and-
win condition. Dude, I will say
Hanzo
this
is the only counter.
100 times out of 10. If they do not have a hit scan, abuse the hell out of Pharah. Like, abuse her until they get a hit scan.
Okay, but like also respect her. Don't just abuse her.
I fucking hate you, Sion. You abused her last night, dude. Just a little bit on Li Zhang.
Yeah.
See, I think that's what works so well for Sparrow is that we have like a full hit scan player, and then we also have like somebody who can play Pharah. So like, I can usually just like kill the other hit scan while you fucking play Pharah.
You think I know how to play Pharah, huh? That's interesting.
They sure did. Yeah, no, Ryan just needs to get healed way more here. Like, he's like playing 112 paces above you guys for no reason. That's a good lamp. Okay, so that beat was actually kind of genius, and here's why. You did it, so like normally you would do it way too late, so like it wouldn't be useful if like they dragoned or something into it, because you'd probably be dead. But you actually did it enough so that by the time they got out of that, they can use it to engage, which was genius. I don't know if you were meaning to, but if you were, that's like full kudos. Because
And
now,
speed
see,
boost.
look, yeah, and speed boost, please. Okay, so when there is a shield like this, you guys need to pick a side and go on that side. So you're either gonna hold off on the engage and go this side, or you're going in. I would personally prefer to go in. Also, this Ana has the worst positioning I've ever seen in my entire life. Somebody please kill her. But you all have to choose a side and go that side. And once more, you guys all hit Q at like the same fucking time. Please get this Ana. Please get this Ana. Oh, hold on. If she survives for another 5 seconds, I'm murdering somebody. There we go. I do feel like target prioritization is not very obvious. Make sure you know who you should be killing first. Make sure you know their carries, and you know who's doing the most on their team, so you can get them out of the fight the quickest. Which, sometimes, it's not their supports, which sounds, like, counterproductive, but, like, if they have, like, a nutty-ass Zarya, she's probably carrying the game, and you need to make sure she's dying first. They don't, so, like, you don't have to worry about that this game. But I'm saying, like, theoretically, it's not always the supports that are your first. Supports are just a good go-to, because as soon as they lose their healing, it's, like, you just have to
Fucks 'em
damage
up.
them. But it also usually exposes your healers to them, so it's a fine line.
How did Lucy
How did you die? Okay,
die? Oh, that's unlucky.
that's
Unlucky.
unluckers.
Yeah.
Again, tanks, you should not be playing cart at all. Not even close to
I feel
it.
that's a problem I have with like every team.
Yeah, it's like growing pains, because Sparrow had that issue really bad in the beginning. I don't think we have it as bad anymore. Actually, we
Yeah,
don't.
no, we-
I think we have the
Played
opposite
differently
now.
From Dirk.
Yeah. I think we have the
Are
opposite
you calling
now.
Dirk bad?
No, I'm
Well,
just
no,
saying his
Derek
playstyle
also
is
was
different.
just learning. He was just learning
Sure.
tank. Okay, so Ash, you're gonna find that you get a lot more value if you just come up here and dump, dynamite dump. I'm sorry, I'm like really like, I promise I'm like not like hard critiquing you for any reason other than the fact that I like main Ash as a DPS.
Did you just say donk donk dynamite donk?
Yeah, because that's literally what you do. Okay, so this Widowmaker is scoped in. You know what that means? If she's not looking at you, she's not gonna see you.
You
That
know
is
what
the
that
best.
means?
Okay, as somebody who cannot play Widowmaker, so I usually don't try to avoid Widowmaker duels. That's your best advice. Wait until she's scoped on somebody else and then scope her out. And if your supports are smart, they're gonna be playing cornered as hell, so she's not gonna get any value. True story. Fuck. But also, like, you're just lucky that this Widow's really bad because peeking down here to down here, she has, like, way more advantage. Your team should be speeding out. And in this case, Lucio is never cart bitch. It's a bappers. But you guys are all playing around cart for some reason.
Car heals you.
Junk is the only one using high ground. That's weird.
Also, don't take this the wrong way, Lucio, but you have to wall ride. You've been on the ground this whole time.
Not wrong. That is also true. You're very, very
I think I
susceptible
was
to
critiquing
damage.
support.
Well, I'm just saying, because I
Well-
don't know how to play Lucio, and that's my problem as well. Is I
No,
don't.
like that was. I wasn't trying to be sarcastic.
All of my
Yeah.
critiques come from
Like that was a genuine compliment.
the fact that when I do VOD reviews, I do VOD reviews with like other people in different positions too. So like I know like what they say. I mean I play all three roles as well, but I don't really play like Reinhardt. But all my critiques for Reinhardt's come from one, I know what a Reinhardt is supposed to be doing because I'm the one healing his ass, and two, I do VOD reviews with like Pi occasionally, and so he like hard critiques their tank line, and so I am translating his wisdom.
I remember Joe having a question about who Pi was. So
Pi is a nutty ass tank main.
Does he do VOD reviews?
I mean like unless you want a tank VOD review, he does like Darth Taters, like we did one for them.
I just remember since he commented on my Hanzo, so I was like, maybe he'll give me a VOD review.
Oh my god.
Since Ash is too cool.
I will give you a Hanzo VOD review, but it's like I'm not gonna lie, one of the hardest things about giving DPS VOD reviews is because there are a lot of times where it's just you just need to hit the shot.
Mechanics, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I asked Drag to help once with like Widow, and he's like, honestly, you just need to hit the shot, and I'm like,
It's like
fuck,
good.
you're not wrong. But I think mine's like a confidence thing on Widow because like my Ash aim is infinitely better, and it does not line up. Okay.
I think you need to create an account with Toad's both nuts. That way you have bigger balls.
You know, Toad's
Toad's
middle
nut.
nut.
toe nut.
Both final form.
Okay, yeah, their Ash just got a massive diamond. Okay, I'm not even gonna critique, actually I am gonna critique the Reinhardt, just so anybody who plays Reinhardt that's watching this will know what they're doing wrong. This is what you're doing wrong. Hello, frontline. Hello, not frontline. Hello, frontline that I'm not aiming at, that I'm letting everybody just get free shots on. Hello, dumbass that he thinks he's in diamond when he's really bronze. There you go. If you are Reinhardt, do not turn for shit. Your front is always towards the front. You are not. Oh my god. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Imagine jumping versus a sniper, dude. Imagine. Oh, I guess your sniper's like around the corner, so you're not even seeing him, but Yeah,
not
no.
something we would
Reinhardt
ever do.
should never, ever have his face anywhere that's not front. I don't give two shits about what's happening behind you. You are this direction. This is your direction.
And Zarya has to peel. Make sure
Zarya, yeah,
lists-
Zarya can turn around and do other shit. Rein, never. Your main tank is always facing forward. They are your front line. The only time you're not is like if you're running dive, and then it gets kind of confusing because then they should still be in front, but occasionally they have to jump back, so their butt is the front line. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say if that dynamite hits anybody, I'm yelling at somebody. See, these engagements need to be faster, and if you see what their Lucio's doing, he's speeding them into engagements, which is what Lucio should be doing.
He should be doing.
Oh my god.
That's the biggest advantage on Lucio.
What is happening?
And his sexy arms.
There's
dude.
Lucius
That's also
for
an
another
advantage.
direction.
And he's, yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, yeah. No, you should be speeding into engagements though. He just let another shatter off. There should be a shatter.
Good down anyway. This guy didn't block shit.
Okay,
That was
so
a good bubble though.
everybody's hitting Q, and I don't like that you use. First off, I don't like both tank ults being used in succession ever. They have some of the best ults in game, like aggressive ults and best comboing ults, and you guys are just kind of throwing them out willy nilly for like no reason. Honestly, you should be rotating as usually you rotate one tank ult with one DPS ult, and then the next fight you do a different tank ult with a different DPS ult, and then your support ults are used reactively. Don't be afraid to throw your window down like a lot more often. He gets it pretty quickly, and it's like a good way to build up ult charge. And
Yeah,
it's not
honestly,
super
just
game
use your ult
changing.
to build other people's ult.
It's zoned. It's like good for zoning too. Sorry, you should
It's
just
worth
run in
it.
and die. Like you shouldn't be trying to even get out. You should be trying to die quicker.
Also, alt rotation is easier said than done, so it's like just
Yeah,
just keep it in.
Okay, like you guys should be doing before every fight. You should be doing pre-fight planning and figuring out which alts you're willing to contribute to this fight to win, and which alts they have. They also are doing a very, very bad job at alt rotation, so they pretty much all hit Q at the same time and then don't have any alts for the next fight. So like, if you guys like communicate like, fuck, what did we do yesterday? It was like, Zarya Graph, it was Graph Dragons and Visor Flux,
Yeah.
and then we had that entire fucking comp was shit. But like we were calling out who was doing first and then who was doing second. So like you need to make sure in between fights you're calling out who's alting this fight. And then also before you ult, call out that you're alting. Even if you think your ult is like insignificant. Oh, and sorry, this is gonna be annoying, but on top of the alt thing, one, support should be alt tracking. You should like familiarize yourself with how fast people's alts charge and like what their abilities contribute to their alt charge. And then also, as far as like reactive alts go, you should be saying like ahead of time, like for like beat specifically, if you're gonna use it for an engage, you should say like let's beat in and then like use it aggressively, or like I'm gonna save beat for Zarya grab, or I'm gonna save beat for like whatever. Like you should be making sure everybody knows ahead of time what you're using it for.
One thing that helps me with alt tracking is to check your own team's alt,
Oh
and
yeah.
then use that to guess if the other team's
Combined
DPS.
with, combined with like the performance of everyone.
Also,
Yeah.
like especially if you have a mirror comp, so like you both have Ashes, and you should be able to tell based off of your Ashes alt charge
Exactly.
where theirs is. It's
Yeah.
a lot easier that way. And then another thing to
another
be
good tip
aware
is
of.
that like if your team's doing a lot of damage, and you're pushing in a lot, then they're supposed to definitely have ults,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Well, the one that is like hardest to tell is Lucio, because it also depends on their speed. Like if they're speeding, their ult's gonna charge slower. Like that's just how it. Because speed boost does not charge your ult like the way healing does
at all.
So like, if they're speeding a lot, their Lucio is gonna take longer to get ult. So you should be like paying attention to that too. And it's like a little bit harder to tell because, I mean, I don't know. When I look at a Lucio, I'm not like, oh, he's speeding. I'm not like, I mean, I don't think anybody cares that much if they're speeding or healing at the moment, except for the people on their team.
Yeah, especially like I switch in between a lot, so.
So, I don't. You guys should be calling out that this Zarya's here. Like, I don't know if you are, but you guys should be aware because people definitely saw her back there. So, like, somebody, I don't care who the hell it is, but if you saw her, you need to call it so you guys can collapse on her. She's literally stuck back there.
You guys are engaging with the Zarya too. I don't know why I just turned back.
Okay. That was actually a really good Bob boop. I'm not gonna lie. You just pretty much took Bob out of the fight. I don't know how the hell you managed that, but that was genius. Okay, see, Ryan should not be turning for this. Ryan should be facing this at all times. You just see what happened. The Ryan turned for the Zarya and the entire team got slammed.
Oh,
you should not be playing this close as Ashe ever. Like, I get that there's like a Bob back here, so you're probably gonna have to play like a weird angle. But like you like came up here and got slammed too, which is just like not ever a spot that Ashe should be. You're just like way too close to the fight. And then also Bap, you're way too close to the fight. Like, you need to back up too. I like how nobody is just, y'all are just letting this happen. Y'all are just, yeah, wait. Again, this is just not good Ashe positioning. Round 1 complete.
Initiating.
Dude, I'm gonna see if my boss takes it back.
I kind of want to play on the academy team as a tank, because my tank is basically gold.
Uh-huh.
The tank is silver.
My tank
Really?
is.
Yeah,
Actually, you know?
yeah. Well, on my alt, yes. I've never placed tank on my main, so I don't know.
My tank is higher than my DPS on my main.
That's me with support. My support's like 300 SR higher than my DPS.
My tank's like 32,
It's because supports are easy.
50.
Is it?
Well, supports
I
are
think
like
so.
dependent.
I'm also
too.
a support main, so.
Depending on
Maybe
which
I just,
supports
like,
you play.
know a lot more about the role and the characters. I don't know.
I don't know. I think support is harder, personally.
Really?
I think support is like, if you don't do your job, nobody can pick up your slack. So like we're a DPS, like if you don't do your job, one of the tanks can pick it up. So it's like not as dependent on you being able to be competent, whereas like support's more dependent on your competence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you're gonna feel a bad
I feel like
support
support is
more than
that
you're gonna feel a bad
if
DPS.
they're the bad, well, I feel like with support, it's that if your support is bad, you're gonna be able to tell really quickly. But if your support is good, you can't really tell the difference because they're just supporting you. They're just like, it's what you expect.
If you have a really good support, all they're doing is delaying the inevitable if you have a bad team.
Right.
Which is why I don't know. Supports are just difficult when it comes to the whole ranking system because they pretty much rely on the rest of the team.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing the actual support role. I don't know. If you're playing like Zen, you can get away with just fragging.
Or if you're like Brazo.
Or yeah, if you're like a Reddit Lucio, you can get away with just fragging. But then you're also like, well, Reddit Lucio like hurts your team too. Like there are like drawbacks to it that like just playing Zen doesn't have. Because I mean like Zen can still do his job while sitting behind shield and like supporting his team. Because I mean like all you have to do is hit shift and then somebody's getting healed. Whereas like Lucio, you have to be next to them. You can't just be off in the middle of fucking nowhere. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that you guys are holding down here. I would have preferred to see you guys hold up here. At the very least, I would have preferred to see Ashe up here with this little Junkrat that's probably about to get donked in the head. And then just coach gun back after. He didn't get donked. But yeah, you just got, like, you guys just gave him high ground right there for free.
He did get donked.
He did get donked. Huh. Imagine that.
Afterwards.
Also, Reinhardt just holding your shield right there isn't gonna do shit. They have like 2 pretty mega shield break people in their team. You guys need to engage them or they're gonna win that. Like, they have longer range than you guys do. So like, your win condition is engaging them early. Especially when, like, their soldier's, like, here, so he's not even, like, out of reach. Like, their Hanzo's, like, a little bit, like, you're not gonna, probably not gonna get him if you push the team, but... Ashe, please use high ground. Am I talking to myself, or am I talking to Ashe the character? You'll never know.
Yes.
Yes. For both.
Sometimes when I do VOD reviews, I say Ashe, and I'm, like, talking about myself, but then, like, it doesn't sound like I'm talking in third person, because I'm talking about Ashe. So then I get away with it, and I'm like, nobody knows. Yeah, trying to
Bap
shoot
should
up...
also be on high ground.
Yeah, okay, so first off, Bap, sit your pretty little ass right here. You see this? Sweet spot. Or, alternatively, this is my Ana spot. Sweet spot. Especially because their Hanzo's playing like a dumbass. Sweet spot. Ashe. You're on the ground trying to shoot up at a Zarya. You would have a much easier time just coming here and shooting at Zarya when she peeks. And then you could also just rotate here. And then if your Bap plays here, look, your auto peel for Bap. Just some thoughts. Junk, you're playing like very flanky, and you're gonna get punished for it a lot. Like not with this team because this team had no idea what they were doing, but like normally you would get punished a lot for it, like that. Also, again, supports, you're way too heavily focused on your tanks. You're giving your DPS absolutely nothing to work with.
Oh my god.
What? Oh my god, dude, that's the ultimate BM.
Oh my goodness.
You know what?
Flank.
I'm not gonna say it, Ashe, but that wouldn't have happened if you were on high ground.
That Zarya flanked all the way.
That
just to
Zarya
get
also,
one person.
yeah, that Zarya also was dumb as shit. Like, I'm not even gonna attempt to. Yeah, Junk, you're flanked. Your flanks are just not gonna work if you don't have your team with you because they're running too long range DPS, or I guess soldier's not super long range, but you know what I mean. Actually, neither is Hanzo, but longer than you. They're longer range than you.
Yes, longer than you, Junk.
Shut up. There's a sweet spot.
It's Junk. It's long.
Okay, now you're playing too close. There's a happy medium.
Oh, that was a good dragon from their part.
That was a good dragon. That was a good layup. But you should have thrown it from up here. Like, you need to be... Is that Thor's hammer? No. That's from World of Warcraft. No, it's not. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Is that Thralls? It looks like Thrall's Stormbreaker. Whatever. No, it's not called Stormbreaker. Now I'm thinking of Thor. Jesus Christ.
Okay, Ash.
Okay. Anyways, what the fuck is it called? It's gonna bug me if I can't think of the name. Okay, we'll think of it. Yeah. Please position yourself high ground. As supports
The
high
Doom
ground.
Hammer?
High ground is your best friend. What is it?
Doom Hammer?
Is it called that? I thought it had Storm
That's
in the
what
name.
Google tells me. Stormbreaker is Thor, definitely. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, it's actually, I think you're right. I think it is Doomhammer. Okay, anyways, point I'm trying to make here is, like, if you're on high ground as a support, especially if you're playing around here, playing around those boxes, you have like really easy cover away from their DPS, and their DPS aren't like flanky. Like they're not. They're just shooting behind shield. So you're gonna be like, as support, you're doing your job well if you are the last one dead every fight. Keep that in mind.
That Zarya really hates our Ash.
60 seconds.
Yep. I really do be like that.
Stop the payload.
That's how you utilize high ground, by the way.
Also, they grabbed, but they didn't really engage.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
like
soldier
grabbed and we tired. I thought that was their tire. I'm not gonna lie, tire probably is definitely not the best idea when they have visor up. Unless you're directly like behind the soldier or something and he can't see you. You need to get that soldier off high ground. With the people alive right now, it's your job, Lucio. Just go boop him. You don't have to 1v1.
Again, wall ride.
Again, speed.
Warride is one of the best mobility
Yeah.
in game. So make sure to utilize that.
So I'm not crazy about this grab because okay, you guys tried to combo, which I like, but your DPS, your Ashe isn't gonna be able to use that. She's gonna have to shoot over it. I don't even know if can your Ashe even see it. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, Ashe is gonna have to move all the way over here anyways. But like your other DPS who could utilize the fuck out of this, to be honest, and abuse it, and probably kill all of them, because these fucking mines are ridiculous, is, like, not even here. So, like, the combo would have been good, but you probably should have waited for Junkrat, because he would have
Did Junkrat?
melted them. Junkrat would have melted them through this. Are you kidding me? All he has to do is spam, 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 and then they're fucking dead. Like, Junk's kind of buffed right now.
Did
Yeah,
Junk die?
Junk is way too ridiculous right now.
Where's? Oh, it's over there. I
Yeah,
see.
like they grabbed and they windowed. So like, if your Junk was here, these people, his shield would not last more than 2 seconds. And then like your Rhine is like shielding right here for no reason. Like, at the very least, your Rhine should be whacking into it. But yeah, no, that's like a good combo, but bad execution. What's that? Slam number 3? He let get past him?
Did anybody get actually shattered though?
Yeah, I think I got that. Okay, guys, seriously. If somebody is behind you, you need to, like,
Zarya.
collapse on them way earlier, especially as Zarya. Like, what the fuck? You guys are letting
I
a
love
Zarya do this. Dude,
I
just
love
standing there!
She just walks past everybody.
Dude, she's literally just gonna, she's gonna kill the Junk.
Oh man.
Okay, Ashe. immediately, as soon as she showed her head under you. Honestly, before she even showed it, you should have known. But the fact that you didn't, as soon as she shows her fucking face, you should be shooting at her. Because you already have, like, you guys are right now sandwiching her in. She should not get out of this. You guys need to pay attention to dragons. Even, I get that you saw the Zarya and you got, like, thirsty, but, like, there was a dragons that was, like, on its way there when you guys turned to go after her.
Sorry,
Zarya is pretty hot. Look at it there. With her massive bubbles, she can just protect.
Not wrong.
I like your orange, sorry.
That's the only. That's definitely not the only thing she's thinking.
Ah! Dude, Ash, you're fucked. No, I don't think you booped you far enough. Actually, he might.
Wait,
have.
you're recording this, right? Fuck.
Yeah. Okay, Ash, I get what you're doing here, but I don't think you just saved yourself. I think you just... Oh, you did! Honestly, you probably should have waited till you were, like, a little bit... Ooh.
I don't know why that team backed off. They
I don't
should've
know why they
pushed
did
me.
either. They're being passive. Way too passive. Zarya... Oh, we don't have a Zarya. Just kidding. I lied.
That was a good pick on Soldier.
This soldier's so stupid. He just dropped support. I hate it because it reminds me of when I play soldier. I'm like, oh, I dropped support soldier. They can't kill me.
Yeah.
As soon as you drop that thing, I'm always like, oh, they can't kill me. I'm healing. Even though it's like the shittiest healing game, dude. I fucking love it. I love the Zarya's standing in it. Like,
You get a lot of ult charge from that, actually.
you do.
Before you get
That's why I always drop it on our tanks, whether they want it or not.
Yeah.
60 seconds remaining.
Okay. Zarya is alone. You guys should just push that, like, immediately. Like, now her team's there, but, like, now Ryan is... Fucking push one of them. One of them's alone. Also, Ryan just dropped down like a dumbass. And now your Ryan's alone.
That's the diamond Ryan, by the way.
Okay, so...
Or master.
If one of your team drops down, even though they're in the wrong and they're a dumbass for doing it, your entire team. Save Ash. Ash, you can stay on high ground. And honestly, Bap could stay on high ground too. But, like, everybody else needs to commit. Okay, sorry, that was
30
confusing.
seconds remaining.
This fucking Zarya, dude. She's never dead. Don't go in there. That's a death trap. Do not ever follow people in there.
Stranger danger.
10 seconds.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that was not the smartest Bob, but I can't yell at you because it's definitely a Bob that I would have done too. Okay, so as much as I'm a fiend for high ground Ash, if they do drop this window, it's totally okay to jump down and use it. It makes your shots fucking insane. Oh, good night, Ash. Okay, wait, why is he not shooting at... You literally have 1 health and he wasn't shooting you.
He probably didn't know, that's my guess.
Fucking imagine, dude. Imagine. Okay, so Diva, you're in the right here. Reinhardt, you're in the absolute motherfucking wrong. Like, how stupid are you? If you're wondering why I'm being so mean to this Reinhardt, it's because he was the dick. He was the dick bag.
Yeah, I figured.
So, like, normally I'm not this mean in VOD reviews. I don't want you guys to think that I'm gonna, like, bully the shit out of you, but I'm bullying this Reinhardt because he's fucking stupid.
Oh, she will bully you guys.
I do not bully Sparrow ever.
Yeah, you do. Poor Dirk, dude.
Dude, I roasted Dirk lovingly, but I also complimented him a lot. Ask Enoch. I got drunk and complimented all of you guys.
I'll say no big dicks.
I've never been complimented, but
What? I said
Your
you were
DP is
insane
dual.
yesterday. When you fucking got the Genji kills, dude, I was like, whoa! Not even nanoed! You weren't nanoed, were you? Didn't it go to fucking Mercy?
I know. Oh yeah, I think it was a Mercy. I was like, come with me.
Victory.
It do be like that. Okay, so I'm gonna only do these two for right now because